New drama deal? Wang and Shen Yue rumored to star in Eternal Summer, secret meetings, old feelings, and an unexpected twist. It began as just a whisper in the back corridors of China's entertainment world, a whisper that quickly turned into a thunderstorm of speculation, heart-thumping excitement, and an avalanche of fan theories. A name started floating across social media: Eternal Summer. A rumored new drama. A mysterious, romantic tale that, according to insiders, demanded a lead couple with real-life chemistry, unresolved tension, and a story that could mirror fiction. Suddenly, the whispers got louder. Wang, Shen Yue. Could it be? For years, their names have been intertwined by fate, memory, and the shadows of a love story that played out once on screen and continued to live rent-free in the minds of millions. Ever since their explosive pairing in Meteor Garden, fans have been relentlessly shipping them. And yet, in the years that followed, there were no official reunions. Occasional interviews, flashes of smiles, glimpses of nostalgia, but no full-circle moment until now. The speculation reached new heights when an uncaptioned photo was posted by a known industry insider. Two scripts side by side. One titled Eternal Summer. The names on the covers were blacked out, but the details surrounding the image ignited a frenzy. The coffee cup in the corner? Identical to one Wang had been seen without a cafe in Beijing only days earlier. The lipstick-stained napkin on the side? A perfect match to the shade Shen Yue wore at the recent Golden Phoenix Awards. Was this just coincidence, or carefully orchestrated foreshadowing? As if on cue, reports began surfacing. Wang was spotted entering a discreet studio near Sanlitun. 3 hours later, Shen Yue was seen leaving the same building. Just days later, the same routine repeated, with both arriving and exiting within hours of each other, never together, but always linked. The pattern was undeniable, and so were the implications. Entertainment bloggers started digging. Soon, whispers turned into full-on reports. An assistant director, posting anonymously on a private fan forum, claimed the duo had just completed screen tests for a high-profile project. The production was being kept top secret, but one thing was clear: Dylan and Shen Yue were the only pair being seriously considered for the leads. The drama? A haunting love story about two childhood friends separated by tragedy, reunited in their late 20s during a sweltering, emotional summer where unresolved feelings threaten to break everything they've tried to rebuild. The project is allegedly named Eternal Summer, but insiders suggest that's just a working title. More than a simple casting, fans began to wonder if the drama's story mirrored real life more than anyone was willing to admit. The story of a bond broken and rekindled, of emotions buried and later set ablaze under the heat of a sun-soaked season. It felt personal. Too personal. Especially for two actors who shared such intense chemistry in the past. But the intrigue didn't stop there. Industry watchers were quick to point out that Shen Yue had turned down two high-paying drama offers earlier this year. One of them was with a globally renowned streaming platform. Her reason? Creative misalignment, according to her team. But now it seems clearer. She was waiting for the right story. Or perhaps, the right co-star. Sources close to Dylan's management claim that he signed onto the project almost immediately. What sealed the deal, they said, wasn't just the strength of the script. It was the suggestion, rumored to have been floated by the director, that Shen Yue was in talks to be the female lead. Apparently, Dylan paused only briefly before replying, "If it's her, I'm in." Rehearsals allegedly began last week in a secluded coastal town, far from paparazzi and the madness of city life. Several crew members have hinted, without naming names, that the leads are too familiar, sometimes finishing each other's lines during table reads. One grip reportedly said, They look like two people picking up a conversation they never finished. Behind the scenes, things are reportedly electric. Not in a scandalous way, but in a way that feels unfinished. Undone. Like a story that paused years ago and is just now being written again. But drama, as always, follows them. Rumors began to swirl that an actress who had been linked romantically to Dylan last year was less than pleased about this reunion. Her social media, once filled with cheerful posts and behind-the-scenes content, suddenly turned cryptic. One now-deleted post read, "Some roles should stay in the past, just like some people." Fans were quick to connect the dots. While neither Dylan nor Shen Yue has confirmed any personal relationship beyond friendship, the timing is raising eyebrows. Is this a reunion for work or something more? The plot thickens further. According to a well-known stylist who previously worked with Shen Yue, the actress was unusually giddy during her last fitting session. She kept humming a tune they used in Meteor Garden. She said it was stuck in her head again. Coincidence or emotional echo? Meanwhile, industry insiders are suggesting that Eternal Summer is not just a drama, it's a soft reboot of the themes that made Meteor Garden iconic: class divides, passionate youth, heartbreak, and rediscovery. But this time, the characters are adults, grappling with decisions that carry lifelong consequences. What truly sets this apart, they say, is the meta layer, the unresolved energy between the leads. The idea that viewers aren't just watching fictional characters fall in love, but two real people confronting everything they once felt, under the spotlight and under pressure. Production is said to be operating under tight security. NDAs have been signed. Crew are limited. Social media posts are forbidden. And now, the biggest rumor yet. The production team is considering using an unreleased song recorded years ago by Shen Yue for the drama's OST, a track she once wrote about letting go of someone she was never quite ready to lose. If that makes it into the final cut, Eternal Summer won't just be a drama, it will be a confession. So, what's really happening here? Are Dylan Wang and Shen Yue simply reuniting for the sake of good drama? Or is Eternal Summer their way of writing the ending they never got? Is it art imitating life, or life quietly spilling into art? Whatever it is, one thing is clear: the spark between them never truly died. It merely waited, hidden beneath the surface, waiting for the right moment to blaze again. And this might be it. Stay tuned, because if the rumors are true, Eternal Summer could become the most anticipated drama of the decade, not just for its storyline, but for the real emotions playing out behind the scenes. Don't miss our next update, where we'll dive into leaked behind-the-scenes clips, production notes, and a shocking new detail about a secret meeting in Tokyo that might change everything we thought we knew. Subscribe, like, and turn on notifications, because this story is just getting started.